Celtics win back. Box season's in full effect. Yo, word up, son. Word up, Gunny. Word up, big. We here. I'm a little turned up today. Welcome back to the show. Comedian Things in the building. Talent is in the building. Talent is at home. How are you, brother?
My house was missing me, man. I came home.
Hey, I know them dogs miss you.
Hey, first thing I did was go trick or treating to myself in this house.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Also, hot off a small mini box seats vacation. Comedian Fig, hair freshly rolled up, looking fly. What's up, Fig?
I'm in the building. Rodney talked about he turned up. I'm ready to call somebody to have you turned in.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. Also joining us, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the light-skinned one. He's not there. Let's go, the bully.
Hey!
What's up, buddy? How are you today?
Man, I'm feeling good.
Bully, you know, people are happy to see Fig. Shouts out to Facebook user. Happy to see Fig back in the box seats. Good afternoon to the box seats family. Thank you guys for tuning in. Type your name in when you make your comment so I can see who you are. I can't tell who you guys are sometimes. All right, let's get ready.
I got a little cold. The Jets. I'm sorry.
Boy, he's allergic to winning.
Coming up with something. Go ahead.
I didn't have anything about the Jets, but we can talk about those guys. Jets. Talent. Tell me, man. I mean, we missed you yesterday. We definitely covered the Jets, man. But to be a fan and to watch your guys perform the way they did, man, how was it?
First of all, it's one thing to win. It's a whole nother thing to win the way they won. When you're playing a real decent team and you win, your trick plays are working, your defense is working when it needs to. Even after two tipped balls, which turned into back-to-back interceptions, they never put their head down. They kept it going, and that's the Jets I'm talking about. That's the New York grimy that we talking about. Green, baby, get that green.
I know you feel good about this because you said tip balls without saying pause.
Word up, tip balls.
Hey, it sounds like a massage going on here.
Hey, speaking of massage, Fig, talk to me about the Jets, man. I know you're a Giants fan, but New York is New York. Man, Jets got it done.
Listen, I'm Knicks first, Giants first, Yankees first. But if the Jets win, or the Nets win, or the Mets win,
right,
I'm representing my city, man. Jets, Jets. Let's go, fireman.
Hey, who is y'all soccer team?
I don't know.
Pablo and them.
Y'all got them too. They're on the list. All right.
Pablo and them.
I love it. Hey, Derek Henry went down, guys, with the Tennessee team. He's hurt. Looks like he's got a bad injury. He probably done for the season.
Wow.
Is Tennessee done? Fig.
Listen, Derek Henry is the battery that makes Tennessee go. I believe they'll make it to the playoffs, but I believe that their Super Bowl aspirations are done until next year. Derek Henry is that dude.
Wow. Business bully. Derek Henry done. He's down. The great Adrian Peterson, we step into his shoes. Can they still get it done?
I will say this, Rodney. A lot of people don't know that I used to live in Nashville. It's my home away from home, and I was, really good friends with Steve McNair. The one thing that I will say about the Tennessee Titans, to say that they can't possibly, get a Super Bowl popping, you're crazy. The toilets they're making in Nashville right now are absolutely phenomenal. They're self-cleaning. They have built-in bidets. Oh, wait, Fig was talking about the one in February. Yeah, no, that's not happening, bro. Like, I got confused. I was thinking real estate.
I was like, wait, toilets.
My bad.
You had me over here Googling about to buy a new toilet.
Listen, I'm going to tell you.
I need a bidet myself. All right.
Right.
Talent. They got built-in bidets out there in Nashville. Can they get it done without the great Derrick Henry?
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I think they're done. I think when you got a great back that your team is riding, pause, and I treat that just like a star quarterback when they go down. If you're one of those guys with a top 10 quarterback and you go down, you have to doubt the continued ability of most teams. And it's no different with Derrick Henry in Tennessee. I think when he went down, he was the force of that team. Let's face it. The way they won was through the run.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Hey man, let's keep it rocking. Let me ask y'all this, man. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to Monday Night Football. They got this thing going with Eli and Peyton Manning. Do y'all like it? Of talent, do you like it? Personally, I hate it.
Right. I know how I can understand both sides. I personally like it because of the getting into the background of two people that we didn't get to hear a lot from. They were like not the flamboyant quarterbacks. They were like the quiet, almost autistic quarterbacks. You know what I mean? They were like,
wait a minute. Almost what?
Like autistic, like this. And my son is autistic. I have a son that's autistic, right? There's a spectrum. And on that spectrum, depending on how far, right in the spectrum you go, you don't speak. So we have highly functioned way over here to needing help with everything, communication skills and everything, shut down. Those are the ones that's more easy to detect. The ones like my son, who's highly functioning, you don't really know he's autistic until he get into math classes. You know what I mean? And for real, you get in a math class and you're trying to teach traditional way of learning and they know it, but they get to the answer a different way. And then you go, that's a special way of knowing. So then they say, we want to test them further and they'll find out if it's Asperger's or what we know as autism. So the Mannings remind me of that, like through their career, very non-vocal guys. So now you take these guys who we didn't hear a lot from over decades and you put them on Monday Night Football and they're forced to talk and the people who are producing it are better than them. So they're taking little stuff that they know the public's interested in. I like it, but I understand how someone would not like it because they're so laid back and not, out there like that.
This was dope to me is that you are so serious.
Yeah.
And the way you broke that down, I was thoroughly impressed. Blessings to your son and blessings to our two guys, Eli and Peyton, who now that we know have Asperger's. Okay.
Now we know on the spectrum.
Who knew? Business bully, man. Do you like this Monday Night Football experiment? They did some stuff.
Well, the thing that nobody is talking about is the fact that there needs to be more research done into what's actually happening with Archie Manning's testicles, because the man has produced two of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. Now, I do agree with talent, because we had to get my daughter tested for it. She's not on the spectrum. Like we went all the way up to the head of the Center for Autism. She's like, no, she's just a genius. She's just not going to do this linear stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So you sure? And she's like, I'm the head of the Center for Autism. But here's the thing with these guys. A lot of what they're doing goes over their head, but I'm not trying to be funny. Have you looked at Peyton Manning's head? Yeah. Y'all couldn't tell he had Asperger's, chicken wing burgers. Like that head just screams like helmet and short bus all day, every day.
But that's what makes it funny because his brother points it out. Like when he put the jersey on, and he was like, "Go ahead, get it over that big dome."
It's great for comedy. It's phenomenal for comedy. It
and
really
Fig,
is.
please get us out of this segment, brother. You got the last thing.
Let me tell you something, man. This is absolutely amazing, man. Not only do you get sports, you get comedy, and you get an education about autism. Listen, this is the best sports show on TV. But speaking of Peyton and Eli, man, listen, they are. I wouldn't have been able to diagnose autism, but they're definitely robotic. And Peyton's head is massive. He don't wear a triple X ordinarily, but in order to have the hole to go over that head, he gotta have a triple X shirt and then have it taken in the body. And that's what it is with the Peyton Manning head. But I don't really care for it, man, because it's like I was a fan of both of these dudes. Eli because he was a giant, and Peyton because he was a damn genius. He was a genius on the football field, and it's distracting to me to watch them, be the way that they are on TV, man, because they're not like us.
Uncle Rodney, you asked Fig to get us out of this segment. I just want you to, like when you talk to Frank, I just want to point out that you told Fig to get us out of this jacked up segment. The only way out is through.
Thank you, Bully. Thank you for bringing that up. All right.
I don't know if Peyton Manning and Eli Manning got Asperger's, but I know they eating a lot of In-N-Out burgers. How about that?
Oh my God! It's funny because they're fat. Okay,
that's hilarious.
Oh God!
All right, moving on. Ravens linebacker Malik Harrison. Have you heard this? This dude got shot, caught a random bullet out and about. It's crazy, man. I mean, on some level, you look at the story like this, you go, why don't he just stay in house? But you can't expect these guys to stay locked up all the time. I mean, what does it come to mind when you hear this story, Fig?
Man, it's sad. Listen, the United States of America has more gun violence than any other country on this planet, and we have some of the seem like the toughest gun control laws that there are. But here's the thing: if you're gonna make guns illegal, then you're gonna have people that's gonna, like, the criminals are gonna have guns and they're not gonna know what the hell they doing. I'll say, look, we're not getting rid of the guns because the people who make them legal make too much money. So here's what we do. We make guns legal everywhere and then make these guys go to the shooting range and learn how to shoot. And this way, if they set it off, at least they can hit their damn target.
Wow, hey, that's not a bad idea. That's the idea out there in Texas. Talent, what are you thinking, man? Malik Harrison, not a life-threatening injury, but, man, the guy is shot in the leg, going to be out of some games, man. What's your thoughts?
Well, first of all, they should start giving guns out. I think if you give guns out, if you give out guns for free, you kill gun violence. I think because people shoot guns because they spend money on guns. Like, what do we do with stuff we spend on? I'm going to get my money worth. You buy a gun, you feel like, I'm going to get my money worth. Pop, 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 pop. But if the gun was free, it's just another thing in the house. Like, I got a lot of coffee mugs people give me. I haven't drank out of one of them yet.
Wait a minute.
But the one I bought, it better get me. I'm gonna get my money.
Every day. But Talent, yeah. Some people say they already giving free guns out. That's why our cities are being decimated by gun violence.
Yeah, well, I don't believe that, because I would have one. Somebody would have gave me one, and I've been advocating for one, so I had to go through the proper channels. I got my paperwork right.
They wouldn't give you a free gun. I don't like it.
And I'm in all the hoods.
Bully, Talent can't get a free gun. Fig can't get a free gun. Tell me you got a free gun.
No, I'm rich. They're not giving the rich people shit. I'm sorry. They're not giving me free guns. I will say this, though. When I moved to Texas and signed with K104, the engineer had 2 on his hip and 2 under his shoulders. He said, now, Mr. Anderson, I know you're a little nervous that I got all these guns, but you have to understand, here in Texas, we have what we call a civilized society, because everybody's got a gun, okay? So you're going to think real long and hard about whether or not the other person on the end of this gun is going to pull this trigger or not, because if you ain't, he will. And it's the absolute truth. Here's the problem, though. Ricky Smiley taught me something that stays to me to this day. He said, you ain't never gonna get in no trouble at home. Stay your behind at home. Why you gotta be out? You are an NFL player. You're a starter, bro. Like, all you have to do is Baltimore. Oh, it's so many thoughts in Baltimore. No diss to the Baltimoreans, but I'm just saying, like, you can get whatever you want. I got a service right now I'm working on, brand new business, Rodney. It's called HorDash. Just bring them right to the house.
Oh, this is crazy. I'm reading this article right here. This off-duty security guard, they broke in his house in Harlem and beat the shit out of him. You can get hurt at home.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Forget my.
Hold on, Fig.
I want to go to that.
Hold on, Fig. We're joined by the great Mike Sean. We're not sleeping on HorDash, but we got to welcome our partner in crime. Mike Sean, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. Excuse my orangeness. I look like I'm setting up my scenery for a Deshaun Watson massage or something. Like,
you're tanning, Nick. You're tanning. I see you.
No, I'm not tech savvy, so I got to go into my settings, and I'm like, I don't want to go into settings, but go ahead. What the hell y'all talking about? All I heard was
talking about Ravens linebacker Malik Harrison. He got shot, caught a random bullet. The bully says, "Don't leave the house." Talent says, "You can get beat up at the house." So, what's your thoughts, man? As you hear the story,
it's dangerous out here for everybody, yo. It's dangerous out here, like dog. Yeah. The streets is popping. Like, did he live? I didn't even hear about this because I woke up late. Damn.
He is alive, not a life-threatening injury, and the bully just started a new business that he's calling
Hordash.
Hordash. I think that's the same thing that got Deshaun Watson into trouble.
That's actually rub and tug. That's my expansion business. So we're gonna get on that. Listen, you don't have to waste your gas to get some ass. Hordash. It's happening.
I love it. Hey, let me tell you this. We were talking about guns, Rodney. Let me tell you something. Guns ain't free, but you can get 2 of them for the price of an iPhone.
Hey, Dave, I'm on your app, Hordash.
Yes, sir.
The prices are reasonable for the ads, but the problem is the delivery cost.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's a lot bringing them out here. Pippin ain't easy, bro. Not even in 2021.
Please stop.
Hordash.
Oh God!
I found something on sale on him for $72. But the delivery
Black Friday.
The Jets get a win, the Giants don't. The Jets get a win, and the Giants don't. The Chiefs squeak by the Giants, and a down to the wire win, 20-17. Man, the Giants are looking good though.
Yeah,
like
they look good.
I like the Giants right now. Talent. What's your thoughts, man? The Giants don't look bad at all.
Yo, I watched.
Would you put money on them?
Yeah, I watched it from the kickoff to the end, and it ended up being their game to lose. The fact that they was in it like that, and the fact that they put that D on your boy in them when they needed to, they looked really good last night. You know, Big Blue was out there in full uniform. You heard?
Now, let me ask you this, Fig. Are the Giants good, or are we seeing the demise of the Chiefs?
I think last night was a combination of the two. The Chiefs are clearly not the team that they were the last couple of years, and the Giants are coming along. To be honest with you, I don't think neither one of them are contenders to win anything this year. Let's get back to Hordash.
Yes.
Look,
Mike Sean, man. Are we seeing the Chiefs kind of spiral away, man? And how did this happen?
It happened that Patrick Mahomes started to get a little exposed of being a very impatient quarterback. Like it's not that big a deal. All they're doing is putting 2 safeties and basically playing them safeties 30 yards away from the line of scrimmage and saying, you guys can do 12 play drives, and we're going to count on 2 things: that you're going to either get a penalty to get you in a 3rd and long to get us off the field, or a turnover. It happened both times last night. The Kansas City Chiefs had like 13 penalties that got them off, and then they got Travis Kelce. He fumbled. Mahomes got lucky on one interception. One interception was a great play. They had to call that back. I mean, it's just the patience of why are you so impatient? Like, you're a guy who's going to 2 Super Bowls. Wow. Like, take your time and work down the field. But he won't do it. If you keep teasing him, you keep saying, hey, they're out here, dog. If you want to go get it, take a shot. And he won't. He just can't get off the crack.
Wow. I mean, I think it's like Talon always says, once they start doing their homework on you, they're going to figure out a way to beat you. The NFL is great at that. Bully. The Chiefs look like a shell of themselves, man. I mean, they going to the wire with the Giants, for God's sake. Yo, what's your thoughts, man? We look at the Chiefs spiral down to the toilet bowl. And how about this, Bully? Look at it from the financial perspective. Mahomes got the big check.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is always going to find a way to a bag. That's number one. Number two, in this business, like any other, especially when it comes to the N, the F, and the L, you cannot get caught up in your own hype. Listen, we're a bunch of comedians playing analysts for an hour a day. right? We're not sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, getting the type of information that, ESPN or FS1 gets. We're just sports fans and we love this situation. And we've got really, really well-informed opinions because let's face it, we're always trying to find the funny in everything. So we've got a lot of downtime to watch sports.
Right.
However, we know where we are in this. Somehow, the New York Football Giants and Kansas City got themselves into a situation where it was a nail biter with the greatest quarterback ever. I'm gonna chalk it up to y'all believe in your own hype a little bit too much and putting a little bit too much faith in one man.
Hey, let's shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Amir Seeley. Sat in with us yesterday, did a fantastic job. Amir says Giants did lose that game, but not getting certain things done. They didn't get everything done. Well said, Amir Seeley. Of course, we're up against the trade deadline in the NFL. Von Miller got traded, and he's upset. Von is like, man, why would y'all do that? I mean, I was Von Miller traded. He's upset talent.
He'll get over it.
It's part of the game, though, right?
Yeah, he's upset because he had made the statement, Bronco for life. He hung his hat on that, but he'll get over that when they go to the Super Bowl. Everybody does. When you go to the Super Bowl, it's funny how all that beef goes away. You know what I mean?
All that beef is out of here.
Yeah,
Mike
I
Sean,
don't want to be here. Then you're in the Super Bowl, you go, these guys ain't that bad.
Man, he's my friend. Hey, Mike Sean, being traded is a fact of life. We talk about in the NBA how the players are kind of beginning to run that. Will we ever see the NFL player begin to kind of say what he wants to do, where he wants to go?
Somewhat. It's never going to be the NBA. Trust me, the NFL owners look at the NBA. The NFL owners laugh at the NBA owners. Like, y'all let them do that to you? Like, y'all let them run you like that? It'll never be NBA. I always say I'm on the players' team. But what James Harden did to the Houston Rockets was so disrespectful. Like, it was just so disrespectful, yo. Like he had them hire people, fire people. He had them create an entire offense based on his skill set. He got them to trade Chris Paul because he wasn't messing with Chris Paul. Then when it was all said and done, he said, give me Russ. They gave him Russ. That didn't work out. Then the next season, he just said, this ain't going to work. I got to go. The NFL would dog. I think we'd see a homicide if a player pulled that off in the NFL. Like, think about it. Aaron Rodgers couldn't pull it off. Aaron Rodgers couldn't pull that nonsense off. So
if anybody could do it, Aaron Rodgers could.
Exactly.
When Aaron Rodgers tried it, I heard somebody yelled out, "What do you think, you black?"
Wow.
Talent.
Bully in the building. Bully.
And what you think? You got a jump shot?
Bully, please get me out of this. Bully, let me ask you this.
Get me out of this.
Von Miller is traded. Nobody likes being traded, but it's something you got to deal with. It's a fact of life in the NFL. What do you think? How long before he acquiesces, like Talon said, and just be like, this is my new guy?
When people start, listen, you can only do what people allow you to do in that environment. And keep in mind, when you are a professional athlete, you are, I don't want to sound all Kaepernick-y out here. I don't want to be a Kaepernicker, but, you're a Kaepernicker.
I don't want to be a Kaepernicker.
Right. Anyway,
Go ahead,
my point, Uncle Rodney, is that you're a commodity to be sold to a different owner whenever they feel like it, given certain parameters. And of course, that comes with having to take care of that commodity, providing for that commodity in order for that commodity to perform. It's akin to slavery. And again, at the risk of sounding like a Kaepernicker, I think that's what it is. So you're going to have to do what you want to do, or you can come in January to the ABA, but we know you won't do that. So I'll get by on D2 players.
I'm always reminded when we had these conversations, Fig said we need to get our own league. Fig, do you stand on that, man? This is what it's all about. How do we do it, Fig?
Hey, man, look. The thing is that we've gotten really comfortable with Uncle Daddy's money. And that's the problem, man.
Who money we got?
And with Uncle Daddy's money. And the thing is that somebody has convinced the vast majority of our society that if we have ice and they have ice, their ice is colder and better than ours. And not only have they programmed, we're programmed too. So we're going to continue. As long as Massa got a check, he was like, I ain't no slave because they pays me. And as long as they pays me, I can't be no slave, sir, because they pay slaves. And I makes lots of monies. I makes lots of monies. Even though when I'm finished my 3 years career, I'm all broke up in the hospital with CTE, I still made some money, sir.
Fig, I don't like your new house.
I need to go back to the dining room table.
I don't know where you moved to.
Yeah, I don't like it.
There's all type of the cue sticks are off.
Tyler, I gotta tell you, Fig is on fire with this new location.
Yeah, but the cue sticks, you know what I mean?
It's not the same. It's not the same.
It's so bad. It's so bad, Rodney. It got you dark and Mike's thing on.
It doesn't mess. It messed up the whole neighborhood. It messed up the whole neighborhood.
It brought the property value down.
Yo.
Hey man, but you know what though, Rodney? Von Miller won a Super Bowl in Denver. He was probably the single most reason that they got that Super Bowl in Denver when Peyton Manning was there, because he was a monster on the defensive side of the ball. Now they moved him to the Rams in LA. They look like they could possibly get another one. The Rams is beast mode right now, and you're gonna throw Von Miller into that mix? Man, listen, you don't want to see the Rams after Von Miller get his feet wet over there.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, Talon said it, Fig said it. All right, moving on, guys. Of course, we've been talking about the situation with Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham out in Denver, but Baker Mayfield's daddy done got involved. I'm sorry, Beckham's daddy involved.
And going deep, he's got Beckham, and he throws in back of him. He had him indeed. It was a walk-in touchdown. There's a 3rd and 7. Messy pocket for Mayfield. Oh, he's got him, and it hits the back of Dantzler.
It looked like he had Odell Beckham, and he's got him right there. And Odell did a great job of throttling down before he ran into the next zone. He stayed in that window, waiting for the ball. I think Baker just missed him.
Yo, so Odell Beckham's daddy put this video. Dude, it's an 11-minute video. I didn't show y'all everything. It's an 11-minute video on Odell Beckham Sr.'s Instagram page. I mean, we've been saying it, but it's there in black and white. Is Baker Mayfield purposely not targeting Odell Beckham? Mike Sean?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little story that I know this for a fact. It was a football player for the Philadelphia Eagles named Freddie Mitchell. And him and Donovan McNabb had something that wasn't right. So we were sitting in his suite, and Freddie would tell us, just watch how many times I'm open. And Freddie did the mistake where she started embarrassing Donovan by doing jumping jacks, saying he was open, going like this. Right? Donovan didn't take too kind to that. And then one football game in Dallas, Donovan scrambled like 15 yards and threw a bomb to Freddie Mitchell, and Freddie Mitchell caught it on Monday Night Football. When he got up, he pointed at his watch saying it's about effing time. It made it worse. Donovan threw him the ball even less than he was throwing the ball before. Fast forward, Freddie's career ends in like 2 or 3 years. I didn't believe that there was a beef. But there's something a little crazy going on. Now, we can't guarantee him. Baker Mayfield may not be that good. Maybe that's the case. Wow. He's not that good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he doesn't have the arm.
I mean, the underthrows, you can say it's not that good, but the wide open, no target, you like, come on, dog. Bully, is Baker Mayfield. Oh, when your daddy had to get involved. When your daddy said, look, throw the ball to my boy. Bully, man, what's up? What's happening out there in Denver?
Listen, there are times in business where there's certain things that I can't speak on because of contractual obligations. And as a result, there might be a proxy out there that might speak on my behalf and say the things that I'm unable to say. I think the case for OBJ is being made by OBS for obvious reasons, because there's a lot of real BS happening on that field by Baker Mayfield. So as a result of the real BS happening, OBS had no choice but to compile that VHS to show you exactly what's happening with the BS on the field with the NFL. So as a result, we're here. And yeah, Baker Mayfield is more than accurate when it comes to being able to throw. But I am a little bit PO'd at the fact that OBJ is not getting the ball. And apparently OBS has had it up to here.
OBS is tired of the BS. I love it. Yo, Fig. I mean, the eyeball test is clear, man. I mean, he's clearly missing the guy when he does throw to him, and when he's really wide open, he's not even throwing him the ball. What the hell is going on out there in Cleveland?
So Rodney, first off, I think it's disrespectful that you have me follow that soliloquy that the business bully just put out there with all of the alphabets. It's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, elemental P. I don't have the letters to follow him. But all I can tell you this is it don't look good for Baker Mayfield missing an all-star receiver like my man OBJ, man. I'm like, come on, man. We saw the tape, man, and you said there's more that we didn't see, and the one that we did see is enough to say that this kid is not doing the damn thing.
The video is 11 minutes long, talent. 11 minutes of missing this guy is crazy. But how about this? If you OBJ, where do you go?
And probably home.
Hug your daddy.
You're going to find you a nice deal on a duplex studio basement apartment like Fig just moved into. Listen, what you do is, the reality of the situation is this. We can make that kind of tape for anybody. Like
real talk, yeah.
Real talk. I can run a camera and find an open guy at every play. That's why they call plays. They call plays where they have a plan of where they're going to throw it to. So if I call you on an out or a bomb pass or a slant or a screen, there's somebody else that had to run a route. That you can find an open person, but that wasn't the plan. You know, it's 3rd and 9, so the plan was something else. And you can find that tape anywhere. Of course, parents are the worst when it comes to sports, man. If they son or daughter's out there playing and don't get no light, the parent becomes the most annoying MFer in the damn stadium or the building. That's a factor mundo. That's a factor mundo. You show me a ref without a complaint of a parent, and I'll show you a bullshit game you watch.
No, Taylor got a whole point, Rodney, and I just want to say this. And I hate to do this, but Odell kind of put himself in this situation for being such an ass entire career on the sidelines. And as a comedian, every comedian knows there are some dope comedians. I mean, hilarious comedians that people don't book simply because they don't want to deal with them.
Yep.
Wow.
And that is what's going on, because the news media should be kicked up right now.
We're talking about a guy that's already booked, though. Mike, this guy's booked. He's got the job.
Yeah, but you see nobody's defending him.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
So does TK Kirk. No,
Wow.
Now that's just the type of brother I am, talent. T to the mother.
Well, who raised you, Dave? Who raised you?
All right. Shouts out to the great TK Kirkland.
Look at Mike.
Moving on.
You gonna leave me out?
You don't know comedy, you don't get that joke. Let's go.
God damn! Just sit on that island by yourself.
New Orleans quarterback. What they gonna do? Hey! I was in a room on Clubhouse yesterday. People was telling stories about how one comic used to choke other comics. They say he's such a nice guy until his hands are around your throat.
Why I didn't get that invite, yo?
Hey, wait, Tyler. I was like, I don't know that guy. The guy is wonderful. But you can rest assured, I will not be pissing off that guy. All right, let's move on.
Knock, knock. Who's there? That's who's there right there.
Yo, New Orleans quarterback Jameis Winston is down. Torn ACL. Man, dude, if this dude don't have no luck, he got bad luck. He's having a great season. He had resurrected his career. Man, what does this do for it now, Bully? What's up with Is Jameis? Man, I'm sad to see this guy go down.
You know, there used to be a song I liked called "Same Script, Different Cast." This dude is like, I love Jameis Winston, but I think he's starting to go the RG3 route at this point. Like, it's like he just can't catch a break. Like, I mean, no, obviously he caught a break, but not in the way that we were wanting to, you know. And I think it's horrible for the Saints because the Saints just went back to being the Aints. They just got their S back, you know. So like, I hope he has a speedy recovery, but this just don't look good, bro.
It don't look good. It's a torn ACL, Fig. Jameis Winston, man. The guy was just, I mean, he was moving the offense. He got LASIK surgery. Yeah. He's been playing good. And now this shit.
He got LASIK surgery.
Yo, he did. I
know. It just sounded funny. He's like, got LASIK surgery. He been on Slim Fast. He get his life together, yo.
He got the Bohemian diet, Dick Gregory.
Yo, man, let me tell you something, man. I was really pulling for Jameis Winston this year because, you know, we talked about it, man. People keep saying that Tom Brady took over the exact same team that Jameis Winston was on. No. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's a lie because he didn't have all them players when he was there. So Tom Brady didn't take over the exact same team, and he's not playing the exact same offense.
No.
When Tom Brady first got to Tampa Bay, he was playing no risk it, no biscuit. Tom said, hey, man, we can't win like this. He said, let's change this around a little bit to play action pass. And then they started winning. They won the Super Bowl. Jameis Winston, fast forward down to the Saints. He's playing the damn thing. He's doing thing that Drew Brees couldn't do because we know that Drew Brees' arm couldn't take it off of the top and throw the ball. Jameis Winston got a winning record. He gets an injury. It's kind of sad. Hope that he'll get another opportunity to come back and play after he heals from this injury because he was doing the damn thing. You don't get to throw for 5,000 yards and be a garbage quarterback. I just wanted to put that out there.
Well said. Talent. Well, it's so sad to see Jameis go down like this. Will he get another shot?
Well, the rumor is that when he went down, there was somebody yelled out, "What are you, black?"
What does it have to do?
Wait a minute.
Because these black quarterbacks, Fig has high hopes. He said, I hope you get another shot. What are you, stupid? He's black. He's black. The only way you get another shot as a black quarterback when you go down with a heavy injury like this is if you already got that bag. If they locked you into that 150, 200 million bag, if you're Mahomes, you know, if you're one of those guys with that big bag already on the books, of course I'm going to try to give you a second chance. I want what I said about getting free guns. When you pay for the gun, I'm getting my money worth. So of course you get a second chance. But this is Winston. This is James. I think he was getting minimum wage this year. So
wow. So
yo, man, that's crazy. I hope he don't resort back to his college days of stealing out of the grocery store.
Oh, hey, God.
You was just on the side 1 second ago. That's why black people can't make it. That's why black people can't make it. It just takes a second.
I'm on his side.
Like Sean said, ain't so. Tell me that Fig and Talent and everybody else in the world are wrong.
I think Jameis will get another shot because I think he did perform well, and but when we get real dramatic, like bless you, whoever sneezed, bless you. But like even Rodney, I know Rodney has a kind heart. Rodney was like, "Yo, I was when I saw that happen. I mean, I wasn't hurt. Like, yeah. I mean, he's really good. Like he's good. Like it was a bad injury, but James is gonna be all right. The only thing he has to worry about is if Aaron Rodgers is sitting somewhere looking at his big screen television and going like, "Oh, the Saints." With that defense, I think I might go to the Saints. That's the only time that James got some problems. If Aaron decides to go to New Orleans, then he got a problem. Then he's the backup again.
Hey, Mike, the first person that called him when he got injured was Deshaun Watson. He said, "You know, you need a massage."
What?
Gotta rub that out.
I got a girl rub that out.
I know exactly what you need. I know exactly what you need.
All right. What you need. Last football story. Buffalo quarterback Josh Allen passes Kyler Murray as the betting favorite for MVP. Buffalo
No.
Is that true in your book? Has Josh Allen passed Kyler Murray as the MVP candidate? Fig, what you think?
Josh Allen passed Kyler Murray? What?
Yep.
Oh, see, you know what, man? We right back there to what
Don't make it a black thing.
Said, man, the black quarterback can't get a damn chance.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Until last week, man, he lost one game. And now all of a sudden, Josh Allen is better than Kyler Murray? Man, I want to see them go head to head. Then somebody tell me, pause.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was.
I want to see the teams
Mike
play each
Sean,
other.
Josh Allen has been balling out, man. Kyler Murray has too. Had a crazy season, but he took a couple of losses as of late. Is that enough to take him down a peg?
No, Josh Allen. They're both MVP candidates. Yeah. They're both MVP candidates. They're both in the top. We're nitpicking right now. I take Josh Allen because I just think the guys just got the total. Let me say pause before I say it. Pause.
You got a pre-pause?
I got to pre-pause this one. He's got the total package, fellas. He's got the total package. Now the reason why I had to pre-pause this is because I have to say this now. He's got the size you want.
Pause.
You know what?
The speed you need. And the arm strength is ridiculous. Like, dog, he's a freaking robot. It's like they just made this guy in a laboratory somewhere. I'm just saying, Kyler Murray's nice. It's just that Kyler Murray, I'm always nervous. Every time he runs, I'm thinking like it might be the end. I'm not telling him not to run.
So
I'm saying the dude is 5'9".
Wait, Mike Sean, are you saying that Kyler Murray has the smaller package?
Okay, if we're at the combines. Let's say we're talking at the combines. We can say stuff like this.
We're not at the combine. Let's stop this right now. Let's stop this.
Their record is 7-1.
It's okay.
7-1.
All right. They're not. They didn't say they was far away. They did say he surpassed him though. Talent. Josh Allen passes Kyler Murray on the betting. This is a betting line. You're a betting man. Who you putting your money on?
I think that's about right. If you look at the type of wins, the teams each one is playing, and the output and the numbers, yeah, I think there's an edge there. I think there's an edge. It's not like he's blowing them out or nothing like that. Like Mike said, they're both candidates. I think week to week they do this. So if we're talking about right now this week, I give him an edge. It's no big deal. I give him an edge.
Little edge.
Hey Rodney, the Bills are 5-2.
Facts.
The Cardinals are 7-1. You tell
not
me.
Your turn, Fig. Fig, it's not your turn.
Okay. We're not ranking the teams. We're ranking the quarterback.
Bully. Josh Allen is edging him out, and he does, like Fig just brought up, he does have less wins. How is that? Is it an eyeball test?
No, I don't think it's the eyeball test. I think it's the sports bookmakers, and I also think it's the fact that he's thrown for damn near 2,000 yards in 7 games. So when you start looking at what's happening out here, like it's the dude is looking strong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in comparison, for example, if you got somebody like Patrick Mahomes who's sitting at 40-1 odds, you know, Tom Brady is kind of You see, he's plus 400 with it. You know, this is the thing that kills me, right? Now it's okay to bet as long as they can get a piece of it. So now you got Caesars, you got DraftKings, you got all these other folks coming in and they're betting on everything. Which way is Odell Beckham's laces going to be tied today? Ask his daddy for the inside scoop. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's all it is. You know?
First of all, you remind me of the funniest joke I heard last weekend. Damon Williams did this joke about we got to encourage the kids they can be whatever they want. He said if Trump could be president and JB Smoove could be a spokesperson.
Sky's the limit.
Be anything you want to be.
Sky's the limit.
Hey, you know I love JB Smoove, but every time he on TV, I have to
don't wipe me up, JB. I ain't say it, bro.
I love you. We love you, Jay.
That's the funniest thing. He put the way the joke is put together. He's like, if you'd have told me 20 years ago. He said, JB go to his mom and said, I'm going to be a spokesperson. He said, take this basketball. It's very
Okay,
funny.
Jerry. Okay, Jerry. All right, guys.
Oh my God.
We had a full day of football. It's 46 minutes past hour. All hot takes from this point on. So save your long shit for tomorrow. All right, here we go.
Pause.
Yo, the Astros take on the Braves tonight. The Braves can finish this off. Will they get it done, Fig?
I picked the Astros to win just because it seems to be Texas year and they playing at home. I'm going with Texas.
Said, talent, Braves and Astros tonight. Is it over or will they go game 7?
It's over. No game 7.
Wow.
It's a wrap fizzle.
Hey, Mike Sean.
Got money on that, by the way.
I bet you do. I take that Braves or Astros tonight, game 6, or do they go to a game 7?
They're going to a game 7. This is going to be a game 7. And can somebody tell Dusty Bacon when he's doing the interview to stop spitting in the middle of the interview? What are we doing, Dusty? It's absolutely disgusting. The dude spit like 3 times. Like, we're interviewing you, Dusty. Like,
it doesn't
go ahead.
give a damn.
Go to the next square. Go ahead. It's disgusting.
Yo, business bully. Astros, Braves tonight, game 6. Can the Braves get it done?
Yes, but they won't because they want to drag this thing out to a game 7. Remember what I said 3 weeks ago? I'm sticking by that. This goes all the way to game 7, and then Atlanta wins. Then Outcast rides the float. Watch what I say.
No said. Up next, here's a game I call Real or Not. You tell me if it's real or not. Jimmy Butler, MVP, real or not?
Who you want to say not first?
Mike Sean.
Oh, not.
Bully.
Nah.
Talent.
Nah.
Now.
Real or not? NBA, New York Knicks contenders for the title. Talent.
Absolutely. That's real.
Fig.
I wish it was. I don't think so.
Yes or no, Fig? Yes or no? Real or not? Damn it. Yo, Mike Sean, New York Knicks contender for the title.
My squad, man. Technically speaking, y'all say real. Technically speaking, they are contenders.
There you go. Bully, New York Knicks contenders for the title.
Thank you.
I can't even believe I'm saying this, but absolutely.
Huh?
Hey,
Absolutely.
man, hey, I've been
that
watching
bench
these
is
guys.
strong.
These doggone Knicks looking
starting
good,
five?
man.
They are gelling, bro. Like this is like I feel like Ashton Kutcher has bought the Knicks just to punk everybody. Because they're playing really, really well.
All right, moving on. Marcus Smart calls out Tatum and Brown. He said, "Man, y'all need to damn pass the ball."
He did.
Sick of this. A little Celtics news. He said it after their third loss. The Celtics, man. When did they get out of sync, man? They seem to be out of sync, Mike Sean.
When everybody was being told that they're one of the top 5 players in the NBA every day. Mm-hmm. And when Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, who are incredible players, are incredible. But when people are in your ear talking about you a top 5 player and you ain't done a thing in this league yet, you ain't won not nil one MVP, you ain't going to the championship, and now you're feeling it. So, and one guy said, I took this take from somebody else. It's the gift and the curse of the great Kobe Bryant. Because Kobe Bryant schooled Jason Tatum. And when things go wrong and Kobe would miss, he'd go 4 for 22. His answer was to shoot 4 more times. Jason Tatum ain't Kobe. And this is a different league. So Marcus Smart is right, dog. Pass the damn ball. Yep. Please.
Pass the damn ball. Talent. Can the Celtics get on track?
And they can get on track, but Mike hit the nail on the head. They have to stop reading their own press clippings. I feel like when I watched them a year and 2 ago, they had a team chemistry, and obviously they've been reading their own press clippings, like you said, top 5 in the game, and this and that, the next this, the next that. And what they look like now is that they're auditioning. Look like they're auditioning for the new Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
Wow.
They think they're that dynamic duo. They're auditioning for that.
I love that's a great take. A bully. What's your thoughts? Is talent losing his mind? Is Mike Sean crazy as hell? The Celtics, can they get anything done?
They can work on pronouncing ours. That's about all you're going to get out of the Boston Celtics these days. It's this is you ever see a team that you see purposely tanking, acting like they're not purposely tanking so they can get a higher draft pick? Here's your Celtics. Thanks, everybody.
Yo, I picked this question because we have our illustrious leader Frank Holder, and he's a Celtics fan. Will Frank be happy, Fig, or not?
He crying in his hat. And let me tell you something, man. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are they ballers, straight up ballers, man. But the truth of the matter is they playing hero ball, and the only way the Celtics win is by committee, and that's their strength. Is that they have so many guys that are even keel. If they play together and they share that ball, which is energy, they'll be able to win. Pause.
Yo, those guys are definitely sharing energy. Paul George dropped 32 as the Clippers surge in fourth quarter to beat OKC. Paul George, we just talked about Paul George and Kawhi. Somebody mentioned them. I mean, I haven't heard nobody talking about the Clippers this year. Are the Clippers finally officially out of commission? Where are my Clippers?
Where are my Clippers?
Clippers in this drawer. Who messed with my Clippers?
Nobody.
Talent.
Because they don't work.
Talent. Are the Clippers gonna be something? Nobody's even talking. There they go. Are the Clippers? You still can't get these suckers to work. Talent. Are the Clippers done, or what are we gonna see this year from them guys?
First of all, why do we always do that with Clippers? Why we do this?
Because the barber does that. We got it from the barber.
Why we do that? Anyway, I think they're going to be contenders, but I think that there's something going on right now. I don't know if they had some sort of player meeting where these teams that with the high expectations like playing coy early. I don't know, because that's what it seems like. It's almost impossible for these teams that we think are top teams. Let's say the top 5 or 6 teams are playing.
Got 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes or less.
I think they're playing coy, so I think they're going to be good.
Thank you. Very well said, Fig. A quick take, Fig. Let's go.
I went to the mall and there was a pond in the middle of the mall, and I think they had koi fish.
Yo, man, did you see any Clippers?
Man, all I'm telling you this: if Paul George got to drop 32 in order to beat OKC, they in trouble.
Okay, no worries. Mike Sean, the Clippers are still a good team, man. Do you see them like having a nice run at the very least in the playoffs, right?
Look, yeah, they'll have a nice run. Let me tell you, I'm a Knicks fan first. The Clippers better respect what a thing called the Lakers are. No matter what you do, when the Lakers lose every preseason game, they still talk about the Lakers. They don't talk about you. You went and got Kawhi, Paul George. All of a sudden, y'all are 2-4. Y'all and the city ain't even worried about it. Just respect the Lakers. And I'm a Knicks fan. Just respect. You're always going to be the little brother. You're going to be the Mets of Los Angeles. That's what you're going to be.
Not the Mets.
And I'm a Mets fan. I'm a Mets fan.
The final word on this, man. The Clippers. Oh my God, John. What do you think, man? Can the Clippers be the number one in their city, for God's sake?
Uncle Rodney, I have to say, not even with a butter knife or a coupon from Sally's Beauty Supply will the Clippers be number one in their city. They're doing what the Clippers eventually do. Look, next season, you can mark my words right here, they're going to be giving away season tickets for $25 and a pack of Skittles.
Wow.
I like Skittles.
I remember when Robin Harris said he used to go down there and watch the Clippers game and end up playing.
And had a triple-double.
Right. Hey, last topic. Vanessa Bryant will not need to undergo mental examination for this lawsuit she's got. Let me ask y'all a question. What in the sexual revolution is this? Like, why would you even Like a woman puts up a lawsuit, you say, "Oh, she must be losing her damn mind." Bully, how crazy is this?
Well, here's what it is. The quickest way for me, if I'm in a situation with somebody like a litigation situation, all I got to do is speak to their character because I have evidence on my side. I've got the numbers, I got this, I've got that. So if she has all of those things, then they're going to try and discredit her because let's face it, men are automatically prejudiced to the point where we start calling women lunatics, meaning their mind space is based on the triangulation of the moon. You know, we call it a hysterectomy because it was supposed to pull the crazy out by ripping out their uterus. So nobody is respecting Vanessa Bryant as an actual businesswoman as if she didn't help Kobe build that empire. And by the way, shout out to Kobe being so smart that even in death, he left his family $400 million off of a thing that only cost him $600,000.
Wow. Talent. They tried to mandate that this young lady have a mental health exam. That's not going to be the case. Can she even win this case against this big entity?
Yeah, that's the first win. The first win is that's gone. The problem is this is America. People always counting other people's money. So people feel like if you have a lot of money, why you have a lawsuit to get more money? And that's the only reason making them saying you must be off or something. You must be crazy. Like you just said, you just made $400 million off that. What are you suing? Like, go away, be happy. Believe it or not, that's the American sentiment usually. Like, when you got money, just take your money, go away. That's why the white lady said, shut up and dribble. She feel like these are black dudes that got money. Why y'all beefing?
Wow, well said. Mike Sean, Vanessa Bryant going through with this case. They tried to call her crazy, but she ain't crazy. She's Joe.
Yeah, she's ready, and God bless her. And you know what? Listen, when you take pictures of a crashed helicopter with bodies spread all over the place, and it happens to be my husband, and you passing those pictures around, if I got the money to sue you, I don't care how much money I got. I'm suing you. And she got the money to stay there a while. They can't just make this happen for 2 years. I'm still here. So yeah, she's right, and I wish her luck. And the system is, the one person that has it worse than black men sometimes is black women.
Wow, well said. Yo, final word of Fig. Vanessa Bryant is still in the hunt. She's got litigation going, and she's going to get a boatload of money if they even settle with this.
It's disrespectful, number one, to even suggest that she needs to have a mental examination. That is the playbook of America, how they do black people in America, because they did the same thing in Oklahoma when they discovered oil on those black people's property. They said, you guys don't have the mental capacity to be able to handle this and do business like that with that type of money. So we have to appoint an executor over your money to be able to handle it. It's pretty much the same thing they're doing with Vanessa Bryant. Here's the thing. They never do it with billionaires. Billionaires get to make as much money as they want to, and they get to heap on more and more and more and more and more. They only question you when your skin happens to be brown and you fit the complexion. That's when they want to check you out and discover, like, do you have a mental problem? No, she doesn't have a mental problem. She lost her husband due to negligence, and she needs to make sure that her lawyer is smart enough to be able to beat them at their own game.
Well said. That's our show. My name is Rodney Perry. You can check me out at Rodney Perry Live on all social media. Talent.
Y'all can check me out, Talent the Comedian, on Instagram. Holla at your boy.
Fig.
Yeah, man, at Comedian Fig in the hotel suite, kicking back, relaxing, enjoying myself. Follow me on all social media platforms. But damn it, if I won't be on the Bucksies Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. This is the best damn sports show on TV. As your
Mike Sean.
At Mike Sean Comedy.
Thank you. Business Bully.
Yes, sir. Hordash.biz. You can go right now and check out everything that I have to offer.
Bye.
I'm serious.
Bye.
Watch. Click the link. Watch what happens. Hordash.biz.
That's our show, man. Box seats. Oh, my God.